is gonna be a huge flop. Okay, as well. Okay, and people are like, but why do you care so much? Okay, it's not it's only gonna open to 35 to 45 million dollars as well. Yeah, as well. This movie is gonna flop. And I kept saying this, and Pixar fanboys and Disney fanboys got angry at me. They're like, "How do you know it's gonna flop?" Okay, I just don't think this movie is gonna have an Elemental comeback. Okay, I just don't think this movie is gonna have this comeback like Elemental did. Okay, Disney and Pixar is advertising this movie like a lot. Okay, I have seen a lot of ads for Eilo. Okay, so that means Disney has spent a lot of money on ad budget for this movie as well. For most animated movies, this would be a rolling start. For Eilo, it could be catastrophic as well here. Eilo is projected to make 45 to $45 million as opening weekend. Budget is $300 million, potentially becoming the second worst weekend for a Pixar movie unadjusted for. And I don't know if they're of course included Face It or not as well, but this movie, if it was a DreamWorks movie, it would be a decent start because DreamWorks movies they keep the budget down, taking Illumination as well, as well, but the film report cost $300 million to produce. It makes it the most expensive movie it picks out. It will likely make $700 million to break even as well. If the current projections hold, Eilo could notch the second worst Pixar debut in history, being only Elemental, which opened at $29.9 million domestically, adjusted for inflation, obviously. And Elemental ultimately divided expectations, making that for $495 million worldwide. Well, if you could repeat that so bold success is far from a certain, especially considering the lack of buzz in film's chaotic production history as well here. And yeah, I don't see anyone as too excited for Eilo, okay? I don't think anyone is really too excited for this movie as well here. And, I don't see anyone talking about this movie as well, I know you have the Disney fanboys who probably call it the greatest movie ever made, like they say every single time, but those people are reducing in number every single time. They are reducing in numbers. Disney people every year, hundreds of thousands of people are that's becoming huge fans of Disney and Pixar because they keep making all these huge missteps like Snow White. Okay, if Disney still had this huge massive fan base, Snow White would have still made lots of money. Okay, yeah, as well. And yes, we were in sets was a box of success, but Disney's brews continue. Thunderbolts, not very huge success. And also, people are so sick of this B-mouth art style in every single Pixar movie and also DreamWorks movie as well. Okay, will Disney win? No, they'll still keep the B-mouth art style in every new original movie because that's what people want to see. They'll make that excuse as well. Okay, I miss the more realistic art style than the B-mouth art style. Okay, at least a realistic art style you can actually have characters that don't look ugly with the B-mouth art style, like as well. But Eilo is gonna be a huge failure. Okay, with marketing for well beyond $40 million is a risk that Disney cannot afford as well. Kind of like Snow White. Okay, and kind of like Thunderbolts. They kept advertising Thunderbolts as Snow White too. Both movies were huge failures for the Walt Disney Company. So yes, I do think Zootopia and Avatar later this year could be successes, but everything in between, I have serious doubts they'll actually make money on any of this stuff. Okay, serious doubts. Even Fantastic Four, serious doubts that movie will be successful. Goodbye.